You know, one of the things that I love about the greenhouse is that the type of produce that we're growing is so different than the produce that we get from the store. Let me talk about the tomatoes for just a moment. I remembered a long time ago what tomatoes tasted like. I have not tasted a good tomato in years. And so when I started getting these tomatoes, I could not believe the flavor difference between what you buy in the store and what I was growing in my own greenhouse here. And because I love tomatoes, I would buy them, but we'd always end up throwing a lot of them out, and at $3 a pound, that you can't do that. You forget how a good garden vegetable tastes until you have the opportunity to have them on a regular basis.
I really take a lot of reassurance knowing that the stuff we grow is grown organically and that it's not bombarded with chemicals or pesticides, and that it has more of a natural nutrition that is, grown into the vegetable.
I can grow food in there during the winter months and this pretty much year round, and go in there and pick it and have it ready and on my table, and it's always fresh and ready to eat, and it's organically grown, and it's not from the grocery store, and it's something I did. And that's my main thing about having the greenhouse.
People that come here and visit with us, and we feed them like our tomatoes, for instance, they just say, wow. And there's just no comparison to what's in the store. In color and flavor, quality, it just can't be beat.
There is nothing more spectacular than the flavor of a tomato or a cucumber or something that's been grown at home, because there's so much love that goes into it, especially to be able to get that in the wintertime because of having this incredible greenhouse. To be able to walk out here and pick my own flavorful, ripe, juicy, wonderful tomato at any time of the year is just the most incredible experience. There's nothing that compares to it. It's like the difference between eating cardboard and fruits and vegetables of the gods.
Nutrition is very important to our family. We have some vegetarians and vegans and carnivores all mixed in. We have kind of a compound here with a couple of other kids and their families have their own homes here too. But we have a nurse in the family, very concerned about nutrition. And we feel that the produce in the garden, if we can't produce it here, we sometimes don't even buy it in the store. It's just not worth it.
There's a lot of difference growing inside the greenhouse. You don't have to worry about pesticides, and I don't use pesticides on anything, either in here or out. In here, you don't have to worry about it because you maybe have a little issue with aphids once in a while or whiteflies, but nothing that you can't control. And because it is a small environment, it's much easier to control in here if you do have an issue. Fertilizers, I don't really use a lot of fertilizer. I use organic matter that I've built into the beds. I do have a organic spray that I put on stuff, but because it's in a small environment, it's easier to control.
And I'm coming to realize more and more just the incredible value of having my intentions in those seeds from day one and raising them like they're my children. And the same way I feel about my children, for example, I want them close by where I know what's happening with them. I want my seeds and my fruits and my vegetables close by. I want to be able to have an input into how they grow up and how they benefit me and how I benefit them.